what's up everyone? Back another Max Velo Monday, just working on going fast on Monday after a nice, well-rested weekend. This week, this started a new phase here, a little 3-week microcycle, little phase, whatever you call it. Again, my training is pretty fluid and have goals and where I want, because we're now doing all our main lifts on that VBT, using that to track our speed days or more, keep it above, letting the amount of our speed dictate how many sets we're doing, and then on the heavier days it's just keeping it above. We're going to keep it above a 0.45 on our sets. But here on this Monday, we're also going to change it up a little bit with our sprints. My toes have been like just bugging me. I think it's just from the track spikes. So we're going to go at least a full week, or if not 2, without any track spikes on at the track when we're sprinting. So yes, it's still sprinty. You don't have to have spikes to sprint. I know Tony Holler says that, but as long as you're going fast as you can, you're sprinting. And I'm going to try and probably not going to time much either. Just kind of get away from that, because I think timing is great, but a lot of times you're just thinking about that. It's just in the back of your mind, oh, my time. Or this phase kind of just work on more free-flowing sprinting and just feeling the sprints and making it a little bit more fun. So today at the track, we did some extensive plyos, warm hops, skips, those things, going forward, going backwards, going in circles. We did our split squat holds with the bounces. There's no music there. It's really dead. There's nothing going on. There's no one in there today. But we had the bounces in there. Did some jump rope. For our plyos, we did prime times, and then we did a single leg distance bound, 1 bound, and then after that bound right into a jumping as high as a bound like up. So it's out, up, then out, up. Trying to get it's kind of rhythmic. It's coordination. If you want to look unathletic, do those. Especially on my left leg, really sucked. But over the next few weeks, probably get easier, get used to it. I've done them in the past, but it's been a while. So bound out, jump as far as you can on one leg, and then right into a jump as high as you can. Out, as far, up. Really struggle with those. And then for our sprints, we just did some no-arm sprints. We did some prime times into build-ups, kind of building up, just getting ready. And then we did toss the ball. As soon as it hits the ground, you accelerate towards it. The lacrosse ball picks up a little bit of speed as it grips the track. It's kind of cool how it does that. Grab it, and then toss it again. So a double catch, double toss. And again, working on getting as fast as you can go to chase down the ball, but also you have to have like a governor on yourself, because you're trying to catch the ball too. So it's working on that skill, combining that skill while going fast. So you're probably not going as fast as you can, but you're still going fast while trying to chase down. Think of that is it sport specific? No, because you're not. There's no really sport that I think you're chasing down a lacrosse ball, but it's combining a skill while going fast, a little more of that game speed. So like in football, your quarterback launches the ball, you're trying to run under it and catch it on that go route or whatever it may be. So again, fun variation, change it up a little bit, get the feet out of track spikes for a little while, and let the toes, we're getting all like just dry and gritty and beat up, feet getting a little bit beat up too. So take some time away from there and do that. So So we are back today with our lifts, and we are going to go hang power cleans into a split stance. So landing that split stance will alternate each time. Sets of 4, working on keeping the bar above 2 peak velocity. And we're going to pair these with, we're going to go a lunge jump into a hide in off the ramp into like a, actually we're going to repeat. So repeat hide ins. So it's a split squat or a lunge, jumping lunge, whatever you want to call it, a Russian lunge. Right into a hide in, boom, 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 boom. We're going to repeat like 3 hide ins off that. The ramp just adds a little bit of ankle mobility, just hitting it at a different angle. You're going to kind of hit it at a different angle every time because you're probably not going to land perfectly the same spot every time, which is nice. So both sides that. Then we're going to go rear foot elevated split squat, safety squat bar, banded, and work on speed, keeping that above 0.7. And then we're going to go speed deadlifts, or speed RDLs, excuse me. So just rapid eccentric, rapid concentric. So just really fast, get the hamstrings, again, the fast eccentrics, fast explosive movements. We might add a band to that too, we'll see. And then we'll finish with a few accessories. So let's get going, get warmed up here on the hang cleans. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do these this way. I'm not long enough. I might fly off the thing. So we might go in there for these. The other thing I don't like about doing them in there is so narrow. If you get off a little bit, we'll probably do them right out here and just not worry about dropping it. Just get some warm up pulls. All right, next rear foot elevated split squat, safety squat bar. So we've got the band tension as well. So dropping fast, exploding up, trying to keep it above 0.7. This is gonna be tough. It's adding that balance and stability too, because we're not doing the Hatfield variation. So we're going hands on the bar, and then we got our foot up on the bar as well. So if you don't have like sometimes I'll use if I'm doing like dumbbells, I use a safety squat bar to put my foot up on, put that down low. But if you don't have that, you don't have one of the roller pad things that you can attach to a rack or whatever, or the standalone ones, and you don't want to put your foot on a bench because it's just more convenient and feels better to put it at the ankle and the foot with the roundedness. Get a pool noodle, cut it in half, slice it so you can go wrap it around the bar. Simple, save yourself a lot of money. But I'm gonna keep track of these. Again, band's pulling us down, so the band's adding tension. I don't know how much tension these are, I didn't measure it. We'll see how this feels. This might not even be able to do this for 0.7, but again, it's a lot of balance, stability, going one leg. Whereas the hot field variation adds a little bit of, I'll use that just to find my bearings. Get on there. But drop down fast, explode up. Okay, those weren't bad. Stupid. The problem with the cool noodle thing is it rotates. Just gotta make sure it's where you want it. We'll redo that whole set. Okay, those are not bad. We're going to pair that with spine rotation on the GHR, but we're going to go face down this phase. Last few sets been getting into the rhythm, getting above that 0.7. But just even noticing between left and right, left is always like on a point, I don't know, 0.2 to 0.3. It seems less than the right. The right, I can just feel more powerful. My right, left just feels a little less coordinated, kind of clunky. But again, that's what's good about unilateral. Are you gonna overcome all asymmetries? No. Do you have to? No. Most of the time, an asymmetry is just a natural thing. Naturally right hand, naturally right footed, whatever it may be. It's not just a compensation, it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? You make it an advantage, but it's just a compensation. Can't think of the word I'm looking for right now. It will come to me. Maybe one more set here. We'll see how these are moving. We're gonna call it there. The one each leg was less, so something to go off of for next week. Okay, same thing with these. Just fast down, fast up on the RDLs. Got the band assisted, pulls down a little bit faster. I'm the best setup. Next week I'll probably set them up in there. Just much better than standing on it. You get bands on both sides then. Again, trying to keep it 12.7. We'll see what these are with this weight. Might have to adjust. Just going to go a couple steps. We're not letting it dictate we're just doing a few sets of these rather than go until speed slows down. Again, I like the VBT because it gives me intent. It gives me something. Look at back of the reps. Oh, those weren't quite what I wanted. So I gotta give that oomph, gotta give it that yeet. Gotta drive that force into it. So not every rep there was great, but we'll right around, but just under that 0.7, a few of them. So gives me something to do. Kind of dictates, oh, I can do it. I know I can do it. I just need to actually focus on that intent each rep. All right, finish up hips, hamstring, a little bit of ankle as well, calf. So we're gonna go assisted HBK get-ups. So I haven't done these in a while, but one of my favorite moves for your hips. So we're gonna do HBK squat, Cossack squat, whatever you want to call it. Cossack's a dumb name, HBK much better name. Fight me on it. I'll get HBK to co-author it or co-sign it. And then we're gonna do a hamstring iso hold against the wall. So with our foot kind of our ball of our foot pressing on the wall, get a little bit of calf raise as well, back on a bench, and go from there. So just like 6 reps on these. Use these just because I haven't done them in a while and not very great at getting up yet. So it's sort of going out. I might have to lower these a little bit. Work on getting deep and long in the end range of motion on these HBKs out to the side. So yeah, we can go there. So come down, we're going to go internal rotation with that leg, then back up. I wish I had floor even just that floor there where the mat meets the concrete is not the best. But make do with what we got. Alright, this should be good, hopefully.